Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about Sammy the Bull Gravano. A lot of things going on, and I got his most recent live, and he drops a lot of information in there that can be debunked. And we're going to do that today. So before we get started, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Matter of fact, I don't got to say it anymore. Just follow what that video did and you'll be all right. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Things are really getting a lot better and better every single day. I can't explain it. I don't know what's going on. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Bruno, what's going on? Everett, how are you? Salvatore, Rick, what's going on? Dave from Boston Laborers Union. How are you, Staxx? I'm doing great. Tony Cuts, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'll give you a call when I'm done with this. I've been so busy, man. This weekend is insane. Like the things I have lined up, I told you guys, unbelievable. Big things coming, because I know people love when I say that. I mean, if you guys can't follow along with all the stuff I'm doing, then I don't know what to tell you. Go somewhere else. But anyway, we got a video to go over today. I doctored it up just for you guys. So let's get into the video. Hit the like button. What the fuck?
Hey guys, we got a Monday live again. We had an exciting week. A lot of things going on.
You know what he does, right? He is so jealous about Joey Merlino being on the internet. He's running to Fox News. He's running to different news outlets and trying to make himself relevant again. Pretty odd. You'll hear him say it right here.
We did a few interviews. One with Fox News, Jesse Waters.
It went viral. What?
A little bit later. Damn thing almost went viral. Right after that, the New York Post put out an article, and and we just got great comments, stuff like that. And I got some people who didn't like it, obviously. Not people, but some elites.
Yeah, some elites. Who didn't like your little comments, man? You're talking about hold on, let me find it. You think is he the one that didn't like his comment? I don't know. Could be him, could be the other one. Could be this guy. Could be his best friend. Now this is Sammy Gravano's best friend, Mr. Dominic the Donkey Cicali, the fake captain in the Banano family, Mr. Millionaire himself. I got big news for you, Mr. Cicali.
Don't like it. So, so I really don't want to get into it now because I don't want to start a fight with them right now.
Do you hear this guy? I don't want to start a fight with him right now. You can just go fight with Dominic, because that's probably the level you guys are on is about like Dominic, Gene, John A. Light. That's your circle of friends. That is your, what do they call it? That is your, come on, give me the word, people. That is his, sick of his voice already. Fuck, long overdue. I know his voice is annoying. That's his, what do you call it when, yeah, the Rat Pack, but his cohorts, those are his people. Like, those are his people. All the people who cooperated. They always gravitate towards him. It's kind of weird, isn't it? The Rat Pack. 100%. Hold on, I got a picture of the Rat Pack somewhere in here. Oh, yeah, here's one. The Rat Pack. Look at little Gino over there in the corner. So I got a show today, dropping today, with the King of Connecticut, Mr. Matt Granahan. And the title of the video is Never Trust a Rat. Wait till you see that. It's pretty crazy. And he tells wild story. And you guys know who's going on Merlino's show tomorrow. That's right. Mr. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, was on Joey Merlino's show. And Matt Granahan told me a story about Ric Flair. And that's going to drop tonight. So you don't want to miss it. It's pretty good. Let's get back to the video.
But I just would love to tell you that, I talked about the veterans in our country. I'm a veteran. I'll never stop talking about veterans. I don't care what you do to me.
I don't care if you served in every war since the Civil War, Sammy. You are not respected, whether you're a veteran or not. You're not respected by anyone. They might praise you in your face, but when they walk away, they're like, he's a total scumbag. Rest in peace to Alan Kaiser. It's one of Sammy the Rat Gravano's victims, and he's never gotten justice, and his family probably never will. It's a sad situation, but it's how it goes. Here, look, I got a picture of Sammy when he was younger. Oh, wait, that's A-Light in Sammy's place. These guys want to beat each other. And then all of them wish they can be Merlino.
I won't stop. So, but I don't want to get into this argument right now with this whole thing. But it went off rather well. I mean, it was on the verge of literally, it was going viral. And I think that upset a few people, but it was literally going viral. I mean, I spent in a weekend of answering phones and messages and things and trying to, I was exhausted. I was literally exhausted. Friends of mine who I haven't talked to for years and guys I'm working with now, I mean, Hollywood producer, everybody and their mother had called me.
RV Docs, what's up, man? Yeah, despite all his rage, he ratted out of his cage. You see the similarities? I figured, fuck it, man. Might as well.
And it was, I gotta say the truth. Everything we checked, Anna checked it, Amina, I did to the best of my ability. I'm not that good at that, but we have a 99.9% favorable reaction to it.
No, you don't. You block all the negative comments, Sammy. And that's like when I call you out or I say something on your channel, you block me. So what do you mean? You're vetting all your comments. So don't come on here and act like every comment is great. Yeah, they're all great because you erase the negative ones.
There are some people who, said some negative things, but it's such a small amount, it's not even worth talking about.
Because I block them, and then you guys can't see that anyway.
It's not even 1%. So, I'm going to go on and I'm going to talk about other things. I got messages coming in. We had stuff we didn't ask last week.
Listen, if I ever came face to face with Gravano, I would ask him like 2 or 3 questions. That's it. And I guarantee you, he wouldn't be able to answer the right way. He would be lost with one or two questions. He would be lost. And hopefully, maybe I'll get that chance someday. I mean, I could care less, really. He knows what I think he deserves. But he's trash. Anyone that follows him, you're a rat rider. You might as well buy a saddle for a rat, throw it on his back, and you guys can go hop off into the sunset with your piece of cheese.
And a few other things that we're doing. So I want to talk about that. I don't want to get stuck on this subject too long.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to Nate. Nate, thank you so much for gifting Primo a membership. I seen that yesterday. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you guys don't know, we got a toy drive coming up for the kids in the homeless shelter. We're going to be helping out at Brian's Angels. If you want to donate, just hit up the Cash App. It's Cash App, $ Chattin with Staxx. And every single dollar goes to a good cause. I put it into the channel, try to help people. So if you want to donate, be my guest. I really appreciate it. Even if it's $1, it helps. Let's get back to the video.
And so, Amina, if there's any questions you'd like to ask me.
I like the long pause and the stare. Hi, Sammy.
That's his new girlfriend, if you guys didn't know. That's the word on the street. pretty cringy.
You have a good weekend?
Good, pretty good. I was very, very busy. I went to a luncheon the other day. A friend of mine, her father, Lindsay's father, it was his 80th birthday, and I went there, and I found at the last minute, so I brought him a couple of pictures on one of the Al Capones that I did.
Oh, wait. You mean the pictures that you didn't paint, Sammy? Because we have proof. And guess what? I have a special announcement for you guys. I almost forgot. So tonight at 11 p.m. on my channel, I'm going to be going live with Bobby, who was locked up right alongside Sammy Gravano. And he's going to explain a lot of what is unexplained with him. A lot of the bullshit stories he tells, he's going to correct him on some things. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be live at 11 p.m. I'm going to drop the thumbnail right after I'm done with this show. So make sure you tune in for that one. A lot of people like Bobby's interviews. There's 2 on my channel right now. The third one is on members only. I'm going to be changing that over to public. But if you want to check out the interview with Bobby, it's going to be live at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Eastern. Let's get back to the video.
With the Diane Sawyer, I think, picture. And I gave it to the dad. He was 80 years old. He's a fan of mine, and I went to his birthday party. And then from there, I got back. It was way up north, so it's a little bit of a trip for me. Got back, and then Richie called me. The people I did an interview with in Tennessee, well, the guy came in and I met him at night for dinner. So I was one meeting after the other, and they're gonna work on some things. There's people in Tennessee who want to see me. I hope it's not the Ku Klux Klan, but I'm not sure who it is, but they want to see me, talk to me. So
yeah, they want to get
trying to work out some of the details.
They want to get you in a barn, Sammy. You should go. You should go by yourself.
I have something going on in California. I'll be gone for a couple of days. So I got a whole bunch of different projects that's taken up a lot of time. And so let's get going.
Cool. Well, before we start, speaking of birthdays, there is a birthday shout out. Natalie had written in. It is her partner's 35th birthday. His name is Matthew. They live in the UK.
Matthew?
Matthew. And they're loyal listeners to you, and they've been watching your content every every Monday, live.
That's great. Hey, Matthew, it's your 35th birthday. Congratulations. Do you know that I was dating Natalie before you? So,
Sammy.
no, I'm only teasing.
Hey, did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what Sammy just said? Oh, you didn't know I was dating Natalie before you? He's with Anna. Anna is his girlfriend. You heard it, right? He said it right out of his mouth. I'm going to rewind it so you can hear it again.
And Nate, Matt.
Is a birthday shout out.
Listen close.
Natalie had written in, it is her partner's 35th birthday. His name is Matthew. They live in the UK.
Matthew?
Matthew, and they're loyal listeners to you, and they've been watching your content every Monday, live.
That's great. Hey, Matthew, it's your 35th birthday. Congratulations. Do you know that I was dating Natalie before you? So,
Sammy.
no, I'm only teasing. Natalie. And Nate, Matt. So, listen, happy birthday. You got a great girlfriend reaching out for you and giving you love.
Kind of odd, huh? Like, so let me get this straight. If you got a girlfriend, right? Hey, I got you a shout out from Sammy the Rat Gravano. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I never want to see you again. That's what I would say. Crazy.
And respect. That's a beautiful thing.
Great, thank you. And then we have everybody's tuning in. You've got everybody from London, Jamaica, New Haven.
Shout out to New Haven. Shout out to Tony Cuts out in New Haven. We got some real ones out here. I hope Sammy Gravano should go back to Brooklyn. Yeah, he should go back to Brooklyn. Sammy Gravano is a child killer, 100%. He killed this young man. He was only 17 years old. I believe he had a book bag on when he was walking home, didn't he? Shot him right in the back. And then he tried to blame it on Louis Melito and said the kid ran up on him. So if the kid ran up on him, why did he get shot in the back, Sammy? What did he do? Turn around right before he shot him? No, because you shot him. You shot him in the back, Sammy. And then when Lee Cole went over there to Liberty, what's up, man? What's happening? Send me Sammy the Bull needs to take a bath. Sammy the Rat.
Scotland, Egypt, Brooklyn, England, Germany.
He's been stewing in his own filth for a while.
Boston, Phoenix. Give everybody a shout out, Sammy.
Yeah, love all you guys from all over the places. It's so interesting to me to get calls from different countries like that. It's incredible. I got calls from some of the countries. I forgot what country that is.
Do you hear that? I got calls from a country. I don't know what country that is. You don't remember what country you got a call from, Sammy? This guy's losing his mind.
It's an Arab country. It's
Lebanon?
I think it's Lebanon.
They actually just tagged right now. They were just like, from Lebanon too.
Yeah. I think it was from Lebanon.
See, this girl he has there with him is so naive that she don't know who this guy is. She'll get to know who he is. His true colors will shine through. Everyone that goes into business with Sammy, they end up cutting ties with him. Now, why is that? Ask yourself that question. He had a whole production team. His first episodes were okay. They were produced well. And then his quality just went down.
And it was great. And, we had good.
She is younger than Karen. That's why she don't want nothing to do with this guy. Karen doesn't want anything to do with him. And I believe it's because he's messing around with younger women.
I was really, really surprised at places like that, and they're talking to me. Remember the guy, there was one guy, I forgot exactly what country, put a tattoo of my name on him, and I thought, I says, over there, I don't know if they allow that, but he did. He showed me a picture of it. He sent the picture. So,
Nice. Okay, let's jump into last week's questions. So J. Marie asked, did the family ever have any dealings with Al Sharpton and his goons back in the day?
no, not really. I mean, a couple of small incidents. Al Sharpton he was working with the government. He was an FBI confidential informant.
Just like you.
He was really a piece of garbage.
Just like you.
You know, every time there was some sort of a black incident, he would go and spook everything up and cause flames and start problems. He tried to do it in our neighborhood one time, and it really petered out. Nothing really happened. I think I told a story one time. Gas pipe wanted to shoot him. He talked to me. I believe.
Is that before or after Gas Pipe and you killed Frankie DeCicco? Around the same time, probably, right, Sammy? Because you and Gas Pipe killed Frankie DeCicco. You're both rats. You and Gas Pipe. Trash.
I was the underboss at that time, and so was he, or I was the consigliere, or something in high power.
Okay, so listen to this. He just said that he was in touch with Gas Pipe when he was the underboss of the Gambino family, right? So what does that mean? Around that time is when Frankie DeCicco was killed, and everybody knows that Gas Pipe did it. So Sammy's in touch with Gas Pipe around that time. Do you think that Sammy Gravano is the one that conspired with Gas Pipe to kill Frankie DeCicco? Who knows? Maybe they were going for Gotti. Maybe Sammy wanted to take Gotti's spot. Yeah, he has a black granddaughter now. He was very upset when he found out that. Just stay tuned tonight, and you're going to find out what Sammy had to say when he found out he had a black granddaughter. You're going to find out what he had to say when the Mob Wives came out. You're going to find out all that stuff tonight at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Eastern. Nobody knew it was Gas Pipe at the time. They suspected the Sicilian faction, but it was Gas Pipe. And Sammy Gravano was clearly in touch with Gas Pipe. He just said it. He said, I was the underboss at the time. Here, let me rewind it so you can hear it again.
And spook everything up and cause flames and start problems. He tried to do it in our neighborhood one time, and it really petered out. Nothing really happened. I think I told a story one time. Gas Pipe wanted to shoot him. He talked to me. I believe I was the underboss at that time, and so was he, or I was the consigliere, or something in high power.
And that is the time when Frankie DeCicco was killed. Right at that moment that he is talking. So he doesn't even understand that he's letting this information out, but other people won't see the connection. But I see it, and I'm going to point it out. I believe that he had something to do with killing Frankie DeCicco. He was close with Gas Pipe. He knew what he was up to.
And I told him, no, let him have his march and walk through the neighborhood, get all the tough kids, get them out of the way.
And we'll just kill Frankie DeCicco and we'll take over the family.
Let him march through and walk away. I understand that Michael Franchise met him, did some things with him. I heard Michael tell stories about him. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I don't think Michael liked him either. So.
Okay, we have Mob Entertainment Group. Salute to Sammy, your fan.
Now, you know who's commenting, right? Scumbag of the year. Let's listen to his comment because he loves this guy.
Family. Your son, Gerard, is a cool guy and your daughter is very well accomplished. They reflect upon you very well. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, they reflect upon you very well. Oh, hey, Rick. welcome to the show. I really appreciate you coming and taking the time to comment on my show. Make sure you come to the front of the class, Rick. I got a present for you today. Raise your hand, Rick. Right there in the pole. Get in the bedroom. You have fun down there, okay? All right, now that we took care of the turd.
Thank you so much. And talking about my son and my daughter just opened up a place in New Jersey. It's a spa. She had a grand opening on December 2nd, and I talked to her, texted back and forth. She says it went really, really good. She got about 60, 80 people, women, and coming there, and they had a party, and they celebrated, and they had the opening. She really knows the business. She loves the business. So if you're in Jersey and you're hearing me from Jersey or Brooklyn or Staten Island, my daughter's right in Jersey, and she'll do a great job. If you mention my name, you really don't even have to mention my name, to be honest with you. She just loves doing that. She loves taking care of people. She's smart. She's
How come she's not wiping your ass then, Sammy?
dedicated to it. But if you mention my name, she's liable to feel good about it. So if you're going to go there, I don't think it'll give you a discount or anything or give her any special treatment. She'll treat everybody good. But I'm sure she would be happy to hear that. So mention my name, if you could.
Okay, and then we have Georges Cassis. God bless you, Sammy. Do you still believe in God? Love from Paris.
I've always believed in God all my life. I still believe in God very strongly. I look at the skies, sunsets, sunrise. They're so beautiful, the blue skies against the white clouds. It's artwork. I'm a little bit of an artist.
No, you're not. You're a fucking fraudster. And we're going to prove it tonight. Don't worry. We have the proof. 11 p.m. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be explosive. And we have all kinds of proof. We're going to bring you the proof.
I say, who can make that happen? There's so many beautiful things. I'm not too keen on different religions. I think they argue, they fight. I'm against all of that. I believe in God himself, and that's my religion is from me to him. When I pray to him, and I do pray. I had family members who were sick, and I pray. I don't pray every day, but I do pray a lot of times.
He's going to get pulled down to the depths of hell, and he's going to be ripped apart and burning in fire for eternity for the shit he's done. He ain't going to no pearly gates. Do you think so? Who actually does Sammy's artwork? Stay tuned tonight and you'll find out everything. I'm going to bring you the original pieces that he's selling. I'm going to show you on the show. So make sure you tune in at 11 o'clock. I'm going to drop the thumbnail right after this show's done.
For different things, and I do believe in God.
Okay, Tim Silva. He just wants to wish you a happy holidays. He says, happy holidays, Sammy.
Thank you so much.
I have Roll and Dubs. Were regular people afraid to be friends with you because you were in the gang?
They should be now.
No. I don't think I've ever had anybody afraid of me because of what I think maybe my reputation if they didn't know me, but once they got to meet me, I don't think I got a team of girls working. I don't think they're afraid of me.
Yeah, because those are the people you can manipulate, Sammy. Your team of girls, your team of what? They just got out of high school. They don't know who you are, but they will. I'm sure it'll come out who you are.
We're in a community here. There's 4 or 5 different office buildings right here. They all love my dog, Lily.
You mean where you live, Sammy? Where you live and take a shower and a bath? You can't take a bath. I don't even think you take a shower. You live in a fucking storefront. He lives right in his little studio there. And it's not like a nice spot. It's just a storefront. It's nothing special.
They know my team. They know me. Wave to me every morning, come over, talk, this, that, you know. So I don't think, I don't bully people. I don't threaten people. I don't do anything. I'm generally helpful to people. I like people. I'm a people's person. I could be dangerous, but you got to do something to bring.
Yo, Glitched, what's up, man? How are you? The Reality Report, what's going on? Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Reality Report with Craig Gatto.
That out. And I think people understand that, know that, and I get along.
Hey, we got a lot of lurkers watching and not commenting. For all of you, fuck off. Comment. If you want to comment, comment. If you don't, hey, you could be scared, sit back and relax and watch the show. Donate though. Hit the Cash App.
Okay. Xavier James, Sammy, do you believe Jimmy Brown and Danny Marino were behind the Frankie DeCicco hit?
No, I think you were, Sammy.
I don't believe they were behind it, but I do know and believe.
Yeah, definitely hit that like button and then fuck off. Let's listen to what he does know.
Believe very strongly that they knew before the hit took place, and they never told us.
You knew, Sammy. You knew the hit was coming down. Otherwise, it would have been you in that fucking car. It should have been you in that car. That's just too bad that it wasn't.
If they would have told us, that would have never happened. I believe Gas Pipe went to Jimmy Brown and Danny Marino and gave them a little whisper. This is going to come down. Don't worry, Jimmy. We might use you as the boss, Chin and us and whatever. And he just shut up, punk bitch that he was.
Yeah, but you were in touch with Gas Pipe at this time, Sammy. So what? It's not making sense. What, a minute ago, you just said that you were the underboss of the consigliere and you were in touch with Gas Pipe. You guys were talking. So you didn't know nothing about it? I don't believe you.
I wish I would have known that on the street. I felt it.
What, Sammy? You felt it? You felt that they were coming to kill Frankie DeCicco? But you didn't stop it. Because you knew. You knew that they were going to kill Frankie DeCicco. Or Gotti. They were either killing Frankie or Gotti to get them out of the way so you can come in and move into their spot.
But I do know and believe very strongly that they knew before the hit took place, and they never told us. If they would have told us, that would have never happened. I believe Gas Pipe.
And what's going on? Now, really, listen close to what Sammy's saying. He explains it all indirectly. Just listen close.
Went to Jimmy Brown and Danny Marino and gave them a little whisper.
But Sammy was really good friends with Gas Pipe at the time. He didn't say nothing to Sammy.
This is going to come down. Don't worry, Jimmy. We might use you as the boss, Chin and us and whatever. And he just shut up, punk bitch that he was. I wish I would have known that on the street. I felt it. The day he was killed, they were there. I was there. When I got him in an ambulance and went away, I walked back. I'll never forget the look on their face. It was different than there was 20, 30 guys there. It was different than the look on the other guy's face.
Because he knew. He fucking knew.
And the first thing he did is open his mouth. He says, Sammy, we're going to go home. If you need help, call us. And Paulie Zach just ripped into him. What do you mean go home? He needs you now. And I said, oh, let's calm down. I sent my brother-in-law to give John Gotti a call, tell him
Westies, what's going on?
What happened. And then John asked me to come there. He sent Joe Watts to the hospital. And the hospital, he was dead before.
So listen to this, Steve. You say that Sammy was a captain when Frankie got whacked. Soon after, Gotti promoted him to consigliere. Frankie's uncle, Joe, said Sammy was behind the hit. I believe 100% wholeheartedly that Sammy was behind the hit, Steve, because he just admitted that he was in touch with Gaspipe when he was a consigliere and an underboss. So you're saying he did not know? And wasn't John present when this all happened? They were trying to kill John. Supposedly, he was in the car, right? He wasn't in the car, but he was supposed to be in the car. They ended up taking a different car. He ended up taking a different car. Sammy knew this shit was going to happen.
He even got in the police van.
Okay. Last one. James.
So you're telling me that Gaspipe kills Frankie DeCicco, right? Sammy's promoted to consigliere or underboss, and he didn't know who did it? He's been in touch with Gaspipe the whole time. And he had no clue. He just said that people in his crew knew that there was going to be a bomb and someone was going to get killed. He said he knew it. People knew it. He said the look on their face was different than everyone else. How do you know? Because Gaspipe told him. He knew this shit was going to happen.
James says thank you for your service because he served as well. But he also wants to know, how do you feel about the immigrants and the border being opened?
I think it's a total disaster.
I think his story is falling apart. He is. I don't even think he realizes the shit that he's saying. It debunks everything. All you got to do is listen to what he said. He said the look on their faces was different than everyone else. He said he had a feeling. You didn't have a feeling. You knew for a fact. Because you knew this shit was going to happen.
You know, my family is immigrants. Most of this country is immigrants. There's a right way to come in. When they're coming in like that, they're coming in with fentanyl. There's not being checked.
He can't even say they're coming in with fentanyl. Like, come on, man. How are you against the drugs and all this shit? You're a fucking drug dealer yourself. You got caught selling ecstasy with your family. They're bringing in fentanyl. You're a disgrace, Sammy. Get it together, you old fucking bastard.
They could come in with diseases. They're not being checked. For you women out there, I would never have sex with a fucking immigrant. The guy could have AIDS, any other disease. They're not even testing them.
So what? Should they have sex with you, Sammy? Crusty bag of shit.
You know, and you're not getting the top of the people who are coming in those countries. You're getting the bottom of the barrel. Now,
like you. Hey, you're right in Arizona. You could be the greeter. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. You could greet all the bottom of the barrel because you are the bottom of the barrel.
They may not be bad people, but they could be sick. And we're not even checking for that. But a lot of them are gang members, and it's not just Mexicans. Like, get that out of your head.
Roy, how you doing? Westies, what's up? Glitch, Westies. We got a lot of people in the house. White Mike, what's going on? Mickey Griggs, how are you? Steve, Goldie, Miles, Ann, what's up? Craig Gatto, go subscribe to Craig Gatto. Carl, what's going on? He says, I got some Henry Hill artwork. Didn't he used to just scribble on shit? He said he could never have sex with illegals because the guy could have a disease. What the fuck?
It's people from
fentanyl. They're bringing in fentanyl.
all over the country, from China, from Russia, from Africa, from all over the place. Some of them, they even know that they're on a terrorist list. They walked right in. They're smuggling kids and, you know, all this crap, and it's not being looked at, stopped, or done. That's something that has to stop.
They should bust them right to your fucking storefront, Sammy. You could take care of the immigrants. Bottom of the barrel, flock. Takes one to know one, right? Birds of a feather, birds of a feather flock together.
We have to object to it. We have to have a voice.
What's this we shit, Sammy? We ain't the same. You are the low class. Like, out of everyone in the world, you are like really on a low level. And I don't even think you understand how low of a person you are.
Have to stick together with that. That border has to be closed. I'm not against them coming in. Like I said, my whole family came in. My father smuggled in.
Luigi, what's going on? Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
He was an illegal alien. Wind up being a good person in the country his whole life. So
I don't know. I don't know if his wife is making all the money. Who knows?
they're not bad people. Most of them are good people. Some of them. I mean, I don't know if most, but you're getting the bottom of the barrel. They
Sammy's lower than shark shit.
know that they're not being stopped. So if people are good people, they'll usually come in the right way. And there's not a problem with that. Maybe they're being tortured in their countries or they're living in a horrible life. All they got to do is walk in the right way, tell their stories. We're compassionate people. We would probably allow them in and we would monitor them. If they conduct themselves good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Officer Sammy will allow them in with him and his badge he got from the government. Because if you guys don't know, Sammy is an officer. He's a certified officer for the government. Fucking crazy, but they gave him his little junior badge. He took down Gotti, and then he has his family selling drugs. He probably with the cooperation of the FBI. He had his whole family selling drugs. So is that a reformed person? Is that someone who should be on the street? And he was using his reputation as Sammy the Bull while he was selling the drugs.
Then they could stay in here their whole life.
All right. Okay, Sammy, that's all for me. I am turning it over to Anna, guys. Thank you, Amina.
I am gonna turn it over to the other naive young girl, and we're gonna praise you, Sammy the Rat.
Hi, Sammy.
Hey,
How you doing today?
good. Good so far, so good.
You look good.
I feel good. You know,
You look like a bag of shit, Sammy.
little tired. Like I said, I was really busy this whole weekend.
Yeah.
And little tired, but I feel good.
Do you ever take a day off?
No.
That means we don't take days off.
I was just about to say that.
No, I never take a day off.
Yeah.
You know, I a lot of people call. There's some people, you know, they get mad at me. I don't call back or I don't send. There's so many people I can get to, as many as I can get to, but I just can't get to everybody. I just can't.
Yeah.
And but I try my best. You know, I'm here. You know what I do. I go in the office. I put the, you know, those
little lines up my nose. You know, I go in the office, I put those little lines up my nose, and then we keep working 24 hours a day.
music things on. I sit down. I smoke a cigar, a cup of coffee, and I'm answering people. I'm reading.
Day off from what? Sending emails? Like, he doesn't do anything. He sits here and talks about nothing. Like, well, he did talk about something because he gave out some information he probably wasn't You know, when people do these lives, when they have the information that this scumbag has, then he's gonna let out some information that he doesn't want out there because he slips up. But good thing we have the video.
So it's really not time off. The advisor calls me up and I talk with her. So I get other calls, family calls and everything like that. So
I think you sleep total 3 to 4 hours a night.
That's after he does 18 8 balls. Everyone knows Sammy's a cocaine addict. If you didn't know, yeah, you're going to find out tonight at 11 p.m. because we got the inside scoop on Sammy, the bullshitter, Gravano.
yeah, well, you know how I sleep. I sleep on and off. I'm exhausted. I'll go to bed. I jump in bed. I take a nap. I call it a nap. I might sleep 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but then I'm up. Remember a couple of times.
Not big things coming, huge things coming. Fireworks, huge things coming. Just keep watching.
I woke up at a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up and I said, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock.
The truth says I was viciously attacked on your show yesterday, but it's okay. I'm a big boy. I don't let it bother me. Just keep watching fireworks. How were you attacked? The truth?
I got dressed. I got in the car. I shot down. I know I'm late.
Listen, everyone doesn't have to agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have to agree. Agree to disagree. I don't hate none of these people. This guy, I despise this one. But there's a lot of them, like, I don't hate them, but they're trash. And I'm going to point out their hypocrisy. Yeah, don't sweat it, man. I don't sweat the bullshit. You don't think I get a lot of hate comments? I get a lot of them.
And here it is.
I don't give a shit. They don't matter. It's mind over matter, the truth. I don't mind because they don't matter.
I'm sitting in front of the place. The whole parking lot is empty. Everything is empty. And I'm saying, when do these people come to work? And it wasn't 8 o'clock in the morning. It was 8 o'clock at night. I didn't even realize it. Remember?
Yeah.
Stupid shit like that.
Well, that's an
But I
incredible
never
work
stopped
ethic.
working.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just too much work. Got to keep up with it.
Ay. All right, I'm going to jump into ourthing.tv, your inbox over there with Redman, who asks all the great questions. Sammy, I know it's a long-winded question, but I'm wondering what you think. We know John was always in the spotlight with the media, and you said he loved it. But after the Castellano hit, John was afraid of the commission killing him. Also, Gaspipe mentioned how hard it was to kill Gotti because of all the media attention. My opinion, John used the media as a way to keep himself safe from the commission and others who might want him dead. He knew the Ravenite was surrounded by FBI and media, yet he insisted on being there every day. It's hard to kill someone when they're surrounded by cameras. I think on the surface he wanted to look flamboyant, like he loved being on TV, but underneath the surface he wanted them around as a protective bubble because he was afraid for his life. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much.
Mike, what's going on? Prima, how are you? This guy's fooling people. He was on Fox News. Yeah, he was. He's like, it's gone viral. It was going viral. You ain't going viral, Sammy. You're not important. People don't give a shit about you no more. Carl, what's going on? Glitch says keyboard warriors. They remind me of cell gangsters, guys who are in the cell just running their mouth. I keep hearing that there's a fake Chattin with Staxx going around in chats talking shit to people. Listen, if you see a Chattin with Staxx in a chat talking shit, it's not me. I don't have time to be in people's chats talking shit. I'm busy doing real life things. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, I really think he was a narcissist and loved the limelight was his number one thing. I wouldn't take away that he was smart enough to know it's going to be really hard to hit me with all these people around me, government, newspapers, stuff like that. It might have been in his brain, but I think the most important thing for him, because he didn't have to doll up and do all that shit, was being called the Teflon Don and doing all these things. He didn't have to dress like that. And he didn't have to send out a message. You're doing more damage to the entire mafia than keeping quiet, dressing. You don't have to dress like that.
You did more damage to the mafia than John Gotti ever did, Sammy. So for you to say all this hypocrisy bullshit that John Gotti destroyed the mob because he was in the spotlight, that has nothing to do with the mob being destroyed. It's people like you that opened their mouth when you took a blood oath. That destroyed the mob, not John Gotti. From under the boss cheese.
Low key it a little bit. I mean, they just did a thing on Netflix, How to Be a Boss. Mm-hmm. Now, they're saying their words is that John broke every rule in the book. He did everything a boss is not supposed to do. So that's not just me saying it, that's a Netflix program with a multitude of people who are on it. There was people, Anthony agrees with that, and Anthony was a friend of his. You don't knock him, you don't really badmouth him, but he tells the truth. Mm-hmm. And well, he did things that he should have never been doing. So what his actual motivation is, I mean, I can't read his mind, but I think more of it was he just loved the limelight.
So the mob being destroyed had nothing to do with Sammy Gravano opening his fucking mouth and telling everything. Because he didn't just put John Gotti in prison. John Gotti betrayed me. You're a fucking rat and you'll always be a rat. Scumbag, Sammy. You took a blood oath that you would choose that life over your own family. And then you betrayed that blood oath and you get out of prison for a new lease on life, right? I got a new lease on life. What do? You got your family selling drugs. Using your reputation to strong arm people. And then you get caught. You go to prison. Now you want to come out like you're the fucking hero. Don't work like that, Sammy. You will never be shit.
He loved it.
Wow. Thank you, Sammy. There you go, Red Man. John Hill, good day from Australia, Sammy. I hope that you are well, and my question is, what did Fat Andy do for the family, and why did John Gotti have a lot of respect for him? Did you know him well, and did you ever work with him? Cheers.
Well, Fat Andy, first of all, was a heavyweight in the family. The Mad Hatter, Anastasia, Albert Anastasia. He was one of his shooters, one of his right-hand men. Under Anastasia, you were a busy little beaver. He was a tough guy.
Another thing, Ruggiano. Ruggiano was never in the mob. He was never going to be in the mob. He was a cocaine addict, drug addict, alcoholic. They all knew it. Everybody knew it. And now he wants to come on the internet like he was involved and like he was going to have a spot and all. It wasn't like that. So for him to push this false narrative, it's just crazy. But we're going to show you the truth. Tune in tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go live with someone who was locked up with Sammy Gravano, and he knows all these people, all the incidents that happened, and he's going to explain it all. If you guys like this type of content, remember, hit the like. So you could get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, start your own podcast. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up my Cash App. It's Chattin with Staxx. go check out the Reformed Podcast. It's called Reformed Podcast on YouTube. We drop shows every Monday, and we have a lot of great guests on the way. So stay tuned. A lot more content to come. I'm going to be dropping the thumbnail right after this. So I'll see you guys soon. And remember, don't be a bitch.